All right. So let's get into the big news of the week. Is the attack of Don Callis at the AAA show. Now, when the story came out, right, they said that Don Callis was attacked at a press conference by a fan. Okay, and I was looking at the situation, like off camera, the upper left hand. You saw the video of it, obviously. In the upper left hand corner, you saw him get attacked, and it was like. But then I found out, and then I was thinking, like, bro, why is it there's no security? They're just literally letting the fans stand around there? Like, so that seems weird. Then I found out it was a photographer that, like, wasn't smartened up. Is that accurate?
No, that's very inaccurate.
Okay, so I saw that. I saw a news website report that. Okay, right, who was the person that attacked Don Callis?
So this guy had sent me what do you call this? Just let me give you a little backstory. This guy, the friend of the show, Nick Hausman, from the House of Wrestling, I think is what his podcast is called. And he sent me a thing, and he goes,
"Still blocks me on Twitter, by the way."
Really, Nick Hausman?
Yeah, absolutely does.
Well, you guys don't align politically, you know.
Who gives a?
That's it. That's not it. I don't block anybody.
I agree.
Right.
Bro, you know what I read the other day? And let me see if I still got it here. And it'll take 1 second, but I think you'll enjoy this word I put it. And this is a shoot, what I'm about to tell you. Okay. There is now a right-wing anti-woke app where you can apparently check brands in the store to see their wokeness rating. So really, you're going to the store to figure out if Keebler cookies are woke or not woke, and you're not going to eat them anymore?
They're not.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
leave those elves to make the cookies. That's not woke at all.
It's incredible, but that's where we're at. So anyways, so he sends me this thing, and he says, "Hey, did he get attacked by a reporter?" I go, that's very inaccurate. Who sent you that? And he sends me this thing where, what's his name? The guy with Cornette, Brian Last. Is that his name? Yeah. Brian Last had wrote something that, according to Roy Lucier, who's a AAA super fan who was in the first row, okay, he says that the guy was a photographer. And I'm like, I don't know how he would get that deduced that, because he was not a photographer. Basically, what had happened is so Kenny was doing this interview, and Takeshita was going to attack him from behind. Don was going to, come out, and he was like berating him and like, you're nothing without me. You've lost 5 in a row without me and all this. And Kenny's like, and this interview's over, and he goes after him. When he goes after him, Takeshita attacks him. Now, we already had security on hand to separate everybody. Right. And bro, he can thank his lucky stars that the group that usually takes care of me and TJ were out bodyguarding this politician, or he would have had his handed to him right then and there. This guy, who I guess from what the promoter told me, because the local promoter who helps promote the event, that he does security for him, and that he was there because the guys that were in the security force were his bros, and he went to say hi to them. All right. So why was this getting involved? So I'm looking because I'm kind of producing the segment. So I'm looking at the cameras and make sure they get what they got to shoot. And all of a sudden I hear Don going, "What the?" And I look on the floor, bro, this guy's trying to choke him out, And Don gets up. He's got like a busted lip. His suit is ripped. He goes, "This is amateur hour. What the is going on?" Right. And I was stunned. I couldn't believe what I had seen. The guy disappeared. And then I was like, bro, that guy that grabbed Don, he needs to be found before he leaves the arena, And then I went in there and I berated him and I got him fired. But he's very lucky that my boys weren't there. They would have handed him it. But it was not a photographer. Yeah.
Don was not happy that I made light of it on Twitter too. So
what'd he say?
He just told me not to, like, it was a serious. And bro, you know me. Okay, if Don, first of all, I'd read that Don was fine and it didn't look that bad. So of course, like, somebody retweeted the story, and I tweeted good. Don Callis deserves my trolls got it. But I'm just because I
think he twisted his ankle too, bro.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
So he was off.
But just to go on the record, I obviously do not condone fans attacking the performers, because you may. bro. If you
Bro, I
attack
can't believe you
performers,
even have to
you might get what's
clarify that
coming to you, and
statement.
it's not
For
right.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I'm
might
glad
get
you
what's
did.
coming to you if you attack a wrestler, you might get the shit out of you. I definitely don't do.
Yeah.
You know, don't be an idiot. So
yeah, necessary. If Don needs me to watch his back next time he's in TJ or wherever, I'm offering my
What are you
services.
going to do? Give the guy?
So,
I mean, what are you going to do?
you won't twist his ankle that way.
all right. So, but how was the show, by the way?
Well, you know, like any show, you had good matches and you had bad matches. You know, I thought overall it was good. You know, my boss was very happy, and that's, you know,
I busted on the spot with QT Marshall and Penta,
right.
and then you ended up getting into thread having to argue with the fans. That was funny. So my mission was accomplished there. My mission was accomplished.
The thing is that I was. Oh, that's where I was. I was at the store with my wife, which I find very boring to go shopping with her. Right?
Oh yeah, you can't. You have to go shopping. Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
The only good thing about going shopping with your wife, and this is a benefit, is you can get your leer and perv on, and you don't look like a pervert because you're not in there alone. You're with your wife. You know what I'm saying? So you can seriously get your perv. Yeah.
Here's one thing I find very interesting with shopping with girls. Okay, is when a male shops, we can look at clothes and have decent peripheral vision. Like, okay, there's nothing in this section. I don't have to, you know, I can pretty much see there's nothing here I like.
Right.
Girls literally have to like go look at all the items of the clothing individually.
Yeah, pull them down.
try
You know,
them on.
like, yeah, just like, you know, and you're just like, what on earth is taking you so long? It's like, you know, bro, when a guy goes shopping, 30 minutes if you go to a mall.
Yeah.
30, you know,
he's in and out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Girls, oh my God.
Yeah.
Having an hour and a half sometimes, 2 hours, like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like,
It is. So I was in some store over here. I don't know if you've heard of Zara.
I've heard of that story. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, they got a lot of cool clothes for guys and women. And so I was like, all right, you know what? Because I have a friend that he's a social media guy, and he's like, bro, if he was giving me these tips. He says, one of the bad things about your feed is you don't really interact with too many people. You just post, because you got to interact, you got to engage. So I said, all right, I'll interact a little bit. And so basically that's what happened. I could give
Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!